Welcome everyone once again. This is your trainer Kathy from Pilates with Kathy. This is the fourth of our 5-week challenge. Today we are going to do a combination of Pilates and yoga stretching and toning. First half Pilates, second half yoga. We will be stretching and toning our arms, our abs, our legs, our glutes, and our spine. For this workout, you will need a Pilates ball, a stability ball, and a little foam roller to go with some of the modifications. I guarantee you will feel strengthened, lengthened, more flexible, and better about yourself. So with that said, we will get started. I'll cue our music and our interval timer, and let's get moving. One is a warm-up. We'll do a few exercises that are set to 30 seconds of work, no rest in between. We've got 10-second preparation. Make your way to the mat. Remove your shoes. Going into a pelvic curl to start. Inhale. Draw up through the pelvis. Lift the hips. Feel that stretch over the quadriceps with some stretching in the hamstrings and glutes. Slowly lower down, one vertebra at a time, articulating the spine. Inhale, draw up. Feel that stretch over the quadriceps. Into a single leg slide with the right leg. Just sliding that leg along the mat, lifting that toe up, slide it back in, slide that foot across the mat, lift that toe up, flatten the foot as you slide it back in, slide across, lift that toe up, slide back in, single leg slide on the left, lift that toe, flatten the foot as you slide it back in. Single leg lift and extension. Extend and in. Lower it down, lift the opposite leg, extend, bend back in, and lower. Lift, extend, in, and lower. Getting some hip flexor, abdominal work in there. Just warming up. We've got 30 seconds before we move on to the first of our 3 circuits. This is 3 exercises, 2 sets, 45 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 15 seconds of rest. Starting with the shoulder bridge. I'll be using a ball for this. Beginners' feet are flat on the mat in that pelvic curl. Intermediate using that foam roller. Your modifications are to the left of your screen. Just holding that left leg up nice and straight. We're balancing with this right leg, really engaging that right hamstring and glutes. Keep those abs drawn in. You guys are doing awesome. Lower that leg down. Just hug that knee in. Give it a little stretch. Going to switch sides. nice and straight. My left leg is bent. My foot is on the ball. Beginners doing that pelvic curl from the warm-up. Intermediate, you're using the foam roller. All adds a lot more intensity. Really get those glutes and hamstrings stretched and toned. Keep those abs drawn in nice and tight. This is really good for balance and flexibility. Lower yourself down. Moving into a teaser. Beginners are sitting in a C-curve position. Intermediate has their knees bent. Advanced legs straight, reaching that ball up overhead. Nice straight arms. Keep that core drawn in. Isolating the abdominals and articulating through the spine. Get that spine nice and straight. Good spinal balance, good abdominal balance. Keep a smile on your face. This is our 4th week. We're energized. Going back into that shoulder bridge. This is our 2nd set. Lift that left leg up high to the sky. Right foot is on the ball. Lift those hips. Drawing up through the pelvis. This is a step up from the pelvic curl. Keep those abdominals drawn in. Ooh, feel that burn. Do you feel your glutes turned on, firing up, getting stronger? As strong as you've ever been in your life. Nice winter air out here. I got my palms facing the sky. Lower it down. We're switching legs. My left foot is going on the ball. My right leg is nice and straight. Beginners, you can try doing the pelvic curl with the foam roller if you'd like, if you're ready to up the challenge. This is the best time to do so. Depending on your flexibility and balance. Pull that ball in a little further if you start to feel a cramp in your calves. Really feel that stretch. That awesome hip stretch, glute stretch, hamstring stretch, quad stretch. Ready for that 2nd round of teaser? Take it up one level if you can. Beginners want to add the bent knee lift. Intermediate, you can go to this advanced option using the ball. Just draw that core in, C-curve with the spine. Then straighten up the spine. Working through those shoulders, those hips, those abdominals are isolating. I'm feeling the burn in my quads right now. Where are you feeling the burn the most? Find that sweet spot and stay there. right side obliques this time. Twist advanced. Beginners on one knee. Intermediate stacked feet. Just doing that twist without the hip lift. How's everyone feeling? Back into that back support. Remember, beginners, bend knees, single leg slide, intermediate tabletop, extend out, and advanced is right here, straight legs. This is reverse plank. We're stretching through the front of those legs. Doing a little bit of a hamstring curl at the same time. This is hip flexion. Our hip flexors, isolating with our abdominals to our lower abs, transverse abdominis. Keep those hips lifted. Going back into that advanced twist, starting on the left. Staggered feet. Remember, beginner one knee, intermediate stacked feet, no hip lift. This is advanced, lifting the hips as you twist. Thread that arm underneath like you're threading a needle. Remember the days when we used to sew? Just imagine you're doing that. Threading that needle through the fabric. Working those abdominals, those obliques. We want to open up that shoulder, activate our serratus anterior, which is our main shoulder stabilizer. Switching sides, going on to the right side. Ready? For beginners, if you want to go to a stacked feet position and hold the side support, that's another good step up. Intermediate can go to the advanced portion, or stay in intermediate. This is the time in the program where I encourage you to take it up a level, make you stronger. Ball for some of the more advanced modifications, as well as a foam roller. Starting with swim prep to swim. This is the advanced coming up onto the ball. Beginner will be on the mat, flat and prone. Have your toes turned out slightly. Ball is underneath the abdominals, lifting the left arm, right leg. This is swimming on the ball. Beginners start with swim prep, doing the same movement, except you're in prone on the mat. Intermediate will do the full swim, simultaneously switching arms and legs. Pick up the pace a little bit. This is working those glutes and back extensors. I said we'd be doing some spinal work. This is another part of spinal work. Combination of toning and isolation. down. Our toes are still turned out. My arms are behind me. Beginner, you'll have your hands underneath the shoulders. Do the same lift, just lifting the chest and lowering back down. Really feel that stretch in the lower lumbar spine. Spinal strengthening is the best for back health, especially as we age. Our backs tend to go. Want to keep that spine in good alignment. Energy through the fingertips. We're going into a swan. Beginners will do swan prep from the mat. Intermediate to advanced, we're adding that foam roller. Slowly roll up. Swan prep to start. When you're ready, lift the backs of the legs, lift up the spine, lift the legs, lift the spine. Picking up the fleece a little bit. And if you're feeling really crazy, you can lift those arms up to the sky. I'm going to stay here with the foam roller. Really taking it up to another level. Spinal rocking. Going back into our second set. Now, move this foam roller, grab my ball mat. Going into swimming prep. Opposite arm and leg. Toes are turned out. Glutes and back extensors. This is our last set of the Pilates portion, and then we move into yoga. Enjoy this. Seconds. Moving on to back extension. This time I'm going to go into a Superman. Taking that back extension up a whole nother level. This gets even more into the extensors, into the glutes, into the inner thighs. Oh. Yes, this is another way to work inner thighs. They work even in prone. Make sure you have a slight posterior tilt in your pelvis. That's going to protect your lower spine. Who feels that burn in the glutes? Who feels that lengthening in their upper back? That's what this is all about. Grab your foam roller if you're using it. Ready for that swan. Roll up, roll down, roll up, roll down. Doing the upper body to start, swan prep. The foam roller. Picking up the pace, lifting my legs. See if I can add an arm lift. Woo. That's what it looks like with the arms lifted. Really rocking that spine. Water break time. Then we move on to yoga. We're coming to standing for our yoga. starting with a Crescent Lunge. Beginners can do low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Intermediate to advanced, Ashtanga Chandrasana, high lunge. Move my foam roller and ball out of the way. We won't need them for the first movement. Sitting in low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Curl that toe under, lift and straighten the leg. Ashtanga Chandrasana, high lunge. Just sit here and feel it. Feel for a moment. 30 seconds. With 10 seconds rest in between. Right side to start, then we move to the left side for our second set. We have 15 seconds of rest instead of 10 seconds. Our next exercise, beginners will have their foot on a ball or their knee bent. Intermediate to advanced, hand to big toe. Ida Asta Padang Ustasana. This opposite arm is out to the side. You can even twist to that same side because the leg is straightened. Ida Asta Padang Ustasana, which means twist the hand to big toe. Revolved. Lower that foot down. Our next one, beginners will have their hands on the ball. Intermediate to advanced, we'll do the straight standing split. Urdhva Prasarita Ekapadasana. Standing half split. Hips are just cupping the mat. This left leg is nice and straight, foot is planted. Back leg is at a perpendicular angle. Lower that leg down. Step it back. Turn that toe to face the opposite side. Beginner hands in prayer, intermediate to advance. Fingertips are pressing into the mat. The top arm is reaching for the sky. Revolve side angle. Paravrita Parsva Konasana. Dropping in those abs. Just feel that stretch in the quads and glutes. The next one is a balance challenge, a tree pose. This is going to be tree with the side lean and the hand to the foot. This is called Parsva Vrikshasana Estapada. Beginners will have their foot down by their shins with their arms reaching high to the sky or their hands in prayer. Intermediate will have their arms reaching to the sky and do regular tree with the side of the top thigh. It's really a balance challenge with your core. Now our next one, we'll start with standing head to big toe. Beginner standing split. Intermediate will stay here. Dandayamana Janu Shirshasana. this foot forward, clasp the hands underneath, lift up, reach into bird of paradise. Shivarga Divijasana. We'll get that on the next round. Last one is figure 4 chair. Ekapada Utkatasana. Cross this ankle over the knee. Reach the arms out. Sit back into that imaginary chair. I'm doing this from a front view so you can see me. Getting a good stretch in this inner thigh and this opposite quadricep. Also feeling a stretch in the shoulder muscles, the lats. Enjoy this yoga practice. We get just a little rest and we repeat that whole sequence, opposite side, this time on the left leg. Starting in Anjayanasana. Low lunge. Moving up to high lunge, Ashtachandrasana. Now a little pulse in. That gets some sculpting going. 15 seconds. Bring the arms behind you. We will lean forward. Yakasana, airplane pose. Scanners will stay here. Intermediate to advanced. We'll lift off into Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Bring your arms forward. Make it even more challenging. Really feel that standing glute hamstring. Draw those abs up again. Standing hand to big toe, opposite side. Inner's heel on the ball or bent and straight, and lifting that leg. I'm going into Revolved, Paravrita, Uddiyana Asta, Padangusthasana, Revolve, standing hand to big toe. This is really stretching through the hamstring, getting a little tone in the quadriceps, getting the hip flexor stretch, even stretching through that foot, the ball of the foot. That's the perineus. Pulling that foot down. Ready for standing splits. I am. Beginner's hands on the ball. Urdhva Prasarita Ekapadasana. Just be here in the moment. Really stretching out those muscles that we worked in the Pilates portion. I can still feel that tightness in my hamstrings from those shoulder bridges. How about you? You feel that tightness? This is going to stretch it out. You're going to feel more lengthened, more flexible. Who's ready for revolve side angle? Turn opposite side here so you can see me better. Move my ball over. Placing this back foot at an angle as if we were doing a Warrior 2. Revolve side angle. Paravrita Parsva Konasana. This is getting a nice stretch in the obliques to twisting that spine. Feeling that shoulder stretching in our arm that's lifted. Feeling this front quad stretching. Tree pose. Is that what's next? Yes, tree pose. Side tree, hand to foot. Vrikshasana, Astapada. For beginner, tree pose with your foot on the shin, inside shin, where your tibia is. Intermediate, regular tree with your foot in the same place as advanced. Have to readjust. Bird of Paradise. I'm going right into Bird of Paradise. I think first I'll do standing head to knee, Nande Amana Janu Shirshasana. Put my hands on the mat. Place this foot inside. Coming into Bird of Paradise. If you can, this is the advanced portion, stretching that front of that leg, that thigh. Shivarga Divijasana. Our last exercise, figure 4. Figure 4 chair. Our cool down after this. Or wait, not our cool down yet. We have a finisher. Ready for our finisher? This is using all of our Pilates movements together, starting with a Pilates squat to a W raise, the ones that we've done in our previous challenges. Pilates squat from the abs, W raise from the arms. Squat and raise, squat and raise. More intermediate to advanced, lift those heels and raise, lift those heels and raise. If you're feeling really crazy, add a jump. Just 30 seconds each movement. Rest in between. We're going straight to the next movement. Crisscross leg lift. Hands behind the head. Taking this from our abs portion. Our abs workout. Really working into those obliques. How's everyone doing? Left side. You want to add a hop? Add a hop. Who says you can't stretch and hop at the same time? The cardio stretch. Just make sure you land toe ball heel. Protect your ankles. Pendulum, shoulder adduction. Doing our legs and arms at the same time. Outer thighs, shoulder adductors. This is part of our rotator cuff muscles. Down in the prone, reaching for our ankles, lifting those thighs up into bow pose. Dhanurasana. side rolling. Got a little late start on our cool down. I had to fix the timer. Coming up onto your hands and knees. Reaching this arm up to the ceiling. Thread it through. Urdhva Mukha Pasasana, thread the needle. Starting on the right. Like we did in the back extension. Nice straight spine. Arms are reaching behind, palms are facing the side. Ready for our final relaxation. Resting over your mat, palms are facing the sky, arms at your sides, thighs are firmly lying on the mat, nice relax. Nice soothing inhales and exhales. Relaxation is a nice end to this stretch workout. Just relaxing the whole body. Letting go of all that negativity. Feel your facial muscles relax. The neck, chest, upper back, arms, fingertips, spine. Cross your legs, inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer, take a bow. Open your eyes. You did an amazing job today. I'm proud of you for sticking with me through this nice stretch and tone Pilates and yoga fusion workout. I hope you're all enjoying this 5-week challenge. Next week we are going into cardio and full body, the ultimate end to this beautiful program. And stay tuned for my Valentine's Day workouts and my March Madness program as part of the Spring into Spring. And I'll let you know when my next recipe is up online. You'll see it live on YouTube. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that notification bell on my channel so you do not miss any workouts. Let me know in the comments comment section what you thought of this workout, how you felt afterwards. If you want to see more like this, and I'll be sure to get back to you. And as always, subscribe to my YouTube channel, CatRose2394, Facebook, Kathy Fit Trainer, Instagram, CatRose38, and I'll let you know when I have my Pinterest, Twitter, and LinkedIn websites up on the internet, and I'll give you the address for those so you can even follow me there. So with that said, this is your trainer Kathy at Pilates with Kathy. I'm so glad you were with me today. I hope you all feel wonderful and you have a nice rest of your day. And I'll see you next week. Goodbye.